Guys, this video started off as me grinding towards Infinity 2 when it quickly took a turn for the better when I ran into the player who eliminated me from a pro tournament just last video. I was able to find CBTV twice this video, so make sure to stick around to watch the battle, and if you like the competitive Switch Sports Golf gameplay, consider subscribing to the channel. The agenda for today's video is simple: hit Infinity 1. This is the second video in my series where I'm firstly trying to hit Infinity 2 because that's going to be a peak, a PB. No cloud saves, of course, all naturally. And then my second goal is probably to hit Infinity 5 naturally. Again, no cloud saves. Only a few people have ever done that without saving. So if I could do that, that'd be insane, but it might take a long time. But the agenda for today, hit Infinity 1. I'm super, super close. All I need is 1 or 2 good games and I know we'll get there.
Nice shot.
So starting off, hole number 1 is actually going to be 10. Fairly light wind. It's only 13 mile an hour, so let's see if we can make anything happen here. I'm probably going to do spin.
Nice shot.
And let's see if I got the wind correct. It looks pretty decent. Get in. Get in. Bang. What a freaking start. If I win this game, I'm absolutely ranking up to Infinity 1, so that is perfect. Getting myself 4 points ahead of the pack early. There it is, starting this game off in solo first by 4 points. We're gonna get 12 or 13 next, hopefully 12. Ooh, it's 13, okay. It looks like pretty light wind, so I don't particularly like this pin position on this hole though, because I find it hard-ish, or comparatively to other pin positions, it's just harder to get backspin. And you kind of need it because it's so close to the bunker, so a bit of a tricky one, but I'll see what I can do here. I think that's okay. It's like almost 3 squares to the right.
Nice shot.
Let's try that. The aim actually looks really good. Wait, get in the hole. Get in the hole. Oh, dude, if I just had more aggressive spin. Oh my goodness, that aim was perfect. That was actually perfect. I actually thought when I was flying through the air that was going to be a hole-in-one. Dang it. Alright, good news for me though, no hole-in-one, so I'm still in first. Although, I very well could have been 8 points up, which would have been crazy. The pin for hole 1 is front left, so...
Nice shot.
Another really solid chance for an eagle. Any one of these players could get an eagle here and then tie me back up, so I'm going to have to try my best to get one myself. If there was 0 wind, you'd want to go dead aim or tick to the right, but because there's wind, I'm not sure if 2 squares to the left is, or sorry, 1 square to the left is good power. Also, I just discovered this accessibility feature on the Switch where you can zoom in, so don't mind me using that quite a lot. I'm only going to be trying to fly this like 80 yards, so maybe 1 square is good. Is it too much power? Get in the hole.
Nice approach. Nice birdie.
Alright, good news for me, I am not being punished for that, so still in first. Although I should at least be at 38 right now. We have a really good seed, like the wind is so friendly. This is another one where eagle is absolutely on the table here. Once again, any one of these players could get an eagle. I know I said that last hole, but it's so true because it's light wind, pins front left.
Nice shot.
Gonna try my best to get one myself. I have been liking backspin with this pin recently, so...
Nice shot.
I'm going to try to land in the fairway and then, it's too much power. I'm going to land in the rough. Wait, sit. Okay, perfect, actually, nice. 35 yards, let's see what I can do here. Oh, dude, no, literally no. I just lipped twice, back-to-back lips, and I just threw my lead away. That's crazy. It's a 3-way tie for first. Bro, I'm actually mauling right now. Okay, it's hole 4, 0 wind. I have a chance at redemption here. A chance to redeem myself with a win.
Nice shot. Nice birdie.
Oh man, I should be at 62 right now, I feel like. Instead, I'm off to a closest to pin. Looks like a Rasta got a par somehow. I'm not sure how, so it'll just be a 2-player closest to pin. Better for my rank, but I'm still kind of in the process of molding right now. How the heck do I even... Can you even get through here? Bro, I've literally never been here. Ever. I think if I go 5-iron, I might go OB. Which means maybe I have to go spoon to go under the trees. But would the game really put me here if it was just going to make me go OB with a 5-iron? Okay, never mind. Oh, wow, okay. Spin? Okay, nice. That's a great win. That is a really good win. I don't know if I've ever had that CTP either. That was pretty crazy. We had a couple of Infinity players in that lobby, so I'll absolutely be ranking up to Infinity 1, and I'm going to keep the momentum going. We're going to do some more games here, try to find some more Infinity players. Let's check exactly how much rank I get, though. BUT, back into my peak. Let's make a push towards Infinity 2. I will see you in game number 2. Alright, the losing streak just continues. Let's see if I can redeem it here. We find the frickin' enemy. The person who eliminated me from a pro Switchboards golf tournament must have been a few weeks ago now. I find him in a lobby, so I'm already so down bar. I've been playing so terrible lately. And then Nintendo gives me this, what I would consider opportunity to get revenge.
Nice shot.
The only problem is that I've been playing like dog, so I kind of wish I would have found Mr. CBTV a little bit later, but absolutely have to dial in. I must avenge my tournament exit.
Nice shot.
It's hole 5, 0 wind, front pin position. This should be a free eagle. However, is anything in this game really free? But it should be, right? Like, honestly, it should be. I went 3 ticks to the right, or to the left. Is that good? I would think so. Bro, I went 1 dot instead of 2 dots. I think, bro, I needed 2 dots from back there. I needed 2 dots of power, and then I went 1. Oh my goodness. Or I needed a little bit over 2, but I was looking at the mini-map. I wasn't really paying attention. Oh my goodness, that's insane. I needed a little over 2 dots, but for some reason I only registered in my brain. That's so bad. That is so bad, dude. That is what I meant to do from back there, bro. That's insane. Dude, I'm so gifted. I'm actually the most gifted NSS player on the planet.
Nice shot.
Okay, I'm not lying to you. I think, like, all actuality, I think I've won 1 game in my last 15. Because, yeah, like, that's not... It's been a week or so since I filmed the very first game of this video. I just kept losing and losing and losing. I feel like I should take a break, honestly. A break from NSS golf.
Nice shot.
And just go touch grass or something. This will be a nice birdie. Okay. A nice birdie attempt. Didn't mean to hit the flag there. I think if I had not hit the flag and spun back towards the hole, I would have been a little bit to the right. Oh well, whatever. Just saw 2 lips there. Hopefully one of them is from the enemy. It wasn't, and now I'm still losing. Alright, come on. The game's not over yet. We've got 17 now, 18 next, and then a 3rd hole. Like, I can't... 4 points is a lot, but it's not the end of the world. Greater comebacks have been made by yours truly, so... We're still in this. Come on.
Nice shot.
Hopefully I don't get launched here. I shouldn't. Get in the hole, maybe? Nice, alright. Free birdie. It looked like I was just a little bit to the right, which means I need to be more left off the tee next time, which I find interesting because I thought I was already pretty far left. Alright, 18 next. In my tournament match against TV, he did get a birdie on this hole and I got an eagle, so actually twice. Wait, we had 18, 2 games. Both of those games he got a birdie and I got an eagle, so can that happen again here? Maybe? Potentially?
Nice shot.
That would honestly be like quite funny. Is that what they call plot armor? I'm 181, so I think 3.5. No. There's some tailwind. Not really once I adjust. So
Nice shot.
hey, look at that. The enemy is off the green.
Nice on.
Bro, that's actually insane. That is quite... What are the chances? In 2 tournament matches, or 2 tournament rounds, we had hole 18. Both of those times I got an eagle, he got a birdie. The very next match we play, he got a birdie, and I'm getting eagle here to tie the game up. That is insane. I actually do not know the definition of plot armor, but it feels very right to use that term here. Absolutely love that for me. Moving into the final tide. Okay, I'm gonna do 5-iron here.
Nice shot.
And do I get my spin? Ooh, wait, spin back. Okay, I thought I was gonna hit the pin for a second, like the pole, and it would have launched me across the green. Okay, nice bird there. We will be going to closest to pin. All right, 54 to 54, pretty decent score. This is it, bro. This is the one. We have 1 chip. We have 1 singular stroke to avenge a little bit of a tournament loss. It definitely does not make up for it, but it all comes down to this 1 singular stroke. Let's do probably 9's fine, I think. I don't really want backspin, but I just want to check my ball when it hits the green, I think. Bro was golfing extremely fast, didn't even use half the time. There it is. A few weeks after getting eliminated by CB Television in the Switchboards Golf Masters, we get a small chunk of revenge here in a global game. Very nice. Don't think that's gonna be an. Is it enough? Let me see. I think I might have to do another game, honestly. Nope, it's not enough. Also have to do another game. Okay. The enemy has returned. And so has the Greek philosopher. 2 Infinity 2 players stand in my way of reaching Infinity 0 once again. Because I am in S9, I'm going to need to be incredibly dialed here if I want to even any chance at catching a dub. Nice hook off the tee here. Pin is front, so I'll try to spin it in close, but I think it's gonna be difficult. I'm gonna go less power than I think I need just to play it safe. So a little over 3.5, because it'll be a bit of a headwind.
Nice shot.
That should be good as long as I got the wind right, which I kind of sort of did. Pretty nice approach, honestly.
Nice approach.
Given the hole and the pin and the wind. Alright, there were 5 nice birdies there. Pink wind, hole 7. It's always going to be a difficult birdie, so well done to those players who got birdie. Ooh, it's 8 with, I think it's light wind. Pin is over front left, though. One of the more difficult pins on the green. Like, it's so weird. Sometimes I can go dead aim if there's no wind. Dead aim, full power 7 and get a hole in one, and sometimes it's not even close, so... A little weird, but I'm just gonna have to go 5 here. I hope that's not too light. No, it's not. Okay. Completely messed up the wind. Yeah, bro, I was 1, 3, 6, 9 feet to the left. I was 9 feet to the left on 6-mile-an-hour wind. That's not at all what I was expecting, but I have a very difficult side hill putt here to make. Need a really precise power. Okay, nice. Honestly, good birdie on hole 8. I'm not gonna cap with you. Going 2-0 against CBTV this video would be top 10 moments on this YouTube channel for sure. On to hole 1, which means we're gonna be getting hole 3 after this. I'm like, there's a chance it's hole 2, but I'm like 99% sure it's gonna be hole 3. We have to get through hole 1 though. It looks like it's light wind. No, it's not. It's yellow. Pins at the back. Okay.
Nice shot.
I mean, I could go driver strategy here just for fun, but I don't know if it's worth it really. Oh, maybe. Well, I don't know if it is or not. Sit. Didn't get the wind correct. Wait, stay on the green at least. Okay. I can birdie from there. Honestly, I don't know why I did driver. I don't think I was going to be getting an eagle if I went 7-iron anyway, so. Good birdie though. Good birdie. I think it's a 3-way tie on 30. It's actually a 4-way tie on 30, but it's kind of doesn't really matter. Tied for first. And my prediction was correct. We're getting hole 3.
Nice shot.
You know, I've actually been getting a fair amount of eagles in hole 3 recently with light wind. I don't think there's going to be any eagles here with maximum wind on this hole, but
Nice shot.
you never know. Someone could make a nice chip, and honestly, if they do, then respect. They deserve first. I think I saw a pin over on the right. It uphill and a strong headwind, so I honestly think a little bit under full power on the 7 with spin is going to be what we want.
Nice shot.
And it wasn't even enough. Wow. Don't spin too much. Okay. I should be able to sink this putt. Yeah, alright. Safe birdie there.
Nice birdie.
Bang. Literally bang. Nah, that one was kind of a robbery. I think that one should have dropped in. But honestly, he also should have adjusted more to the left. I don't know why he didn't. Okay, 2 players dropping off, so I'm just tied with Mr. Zedekiss. And a final, special hole 21. Could be going to a closest to pin with the Greek philosopher, but pin was down at the bottom, so maybe there's a chance at an eagle.
Nice shot.
I don't really know why I went so little power. As long as I'm not in the bunker, I'll be fine. Okay, yeah, I don't know why I did that, bruh. Close, but on a pretty tricky part of the green. I knew the wind was going to carry me left. Obviously, I knew that, but I thought the green would do a little more for my ball. Okay, Zed with the birdie. So if I sink this, we're going to a closest to pin. Yeah, nice. And I beat our sworn enemy, so that's kind of like a double win here. Okay, this one's kind of weird. I don't really know. Like, it's a bit of a bowl. So my ball's going to roll to the right, but the wind is also going to affect that as well. And I think I need... Well, I don't know. I think I need spin because pin is... We're kind of like short-sided a little bit. Let's just do that and see what happens. I should not have put spin on that, bro. Dang it, I just lost by a foot or something. Or no, I think spin was the move. I should have got more power there, my bad. All right, I'll take second. That was honestly a pretty good game. GG's, and
Finish.
I'm gonna try to find CBTV again, bro. Let's just get infinity rank here first. Okay, nice, got that back. And then yeah, let's go to another game here.